Deja vu. That creepy moment when you're like, wait, have I been here before? Did I already eat this exact taco on this exact Tuesday? Spoiler alert, you probably didn't, but your brain's playing tricks on you, and we're gonna unpack why. First off, what even is deja vu? It's that freaky feeling when you're doing something, maybe walking into a coffee shop or admiring a sunset over the beach with friends while jamming to Bon Jovi and sipping on a questionably warm beverage, and your brain screams, "Yo, I've lived this moment before." But you haven't. Or have you? Dun dun dun. The term deja vu is French for already seen, which sounds fancy, but it's basically your brain gaslighting you into thinking you're a time traveler. Fun fact, about 60 to 70% of people experience deja vu at some point, according to a 2015 study from Colorado State University. So, if you've ever had that glitch in the matrix feeling, you're not alone. You're just part of the brain's weirdest club. Why does that even happen, you ask? Your brain's not a perfect little supercomputer, even though it likes to act like one. It's more like a slightly chaotic librarian trying to shelve a million books during a power outage. Deja vu is what happens when that librarian trips over a cable and mixes up the new experience section with the old memories section. Scientists have a few theories about why this mix-up happens, and I'm going to break down the top 3 because 3 is a magic number, and I'm not here to overwhelm your apparently already struggling little cranium. Theory number 1, the memory misfire. Picture your brain as a filing cabinet with a sticky drawer. Sometimes when you're experiencing something new, like, say, petting a stranger's dog named Rufus, your brain accidentally files it in the stuff I've already done drawer instead of the brand new vibes drawer. A 2016 study in Frontiers in Neuroscience says this happens in the temporal lobe, the part of your brain that's like the memory DJ, spinning tracks of your past. When it glitches, it makes new moments feel like an old one. So when you're standing there, scratching Rufus behind the ears, your brain's like, yep, been there, done that, even though you've never met Rufus or his owner in your life. This misfire might be tied to how your brain processes familiarity. You've got 2 memory systems, one for specific events, like, I ate pizza last Friday, and one for that vague, I know this vibe feeling. Deja vu happens when the vibe system lights up without the specific event system backing it up. It's like your brain saying, this feels familiar, but I can't find the receipt to prove it. Super weird, right? Theory number 2, the dual processing glitch. Okay, stay with me here. Your brain's got 2 tracks for processing the world. One's fast, like a TikTok scroll, and one's slow, like waiting for your grandma to text you back. Sometimes, these tracks get out of sync. Let's say you walk into a room and the fast track processes the scene, like the smell of coffee or the sound of a barista yelling, "Caramel latte!" a split second before the slow track catches up. When the slow track finally arrives, it's like, wait, I already know this scene, and you get that deja vu chill. A 2018 study from the University of St. Andrews in Scotland backs this up, saying it's like your brain's buffering and the lag makes you feel like you're reliving a moment. This one's my favorite because it's like your brain's trying to be a fancy dual-core processor but ends up tripping over its own wires. Ever had deja vu when you're super tired or stressed? That's when this glitch is more likely to happen, because your brain's already running low on battery and it's not syncing properly. So if you're pulling an all-nighter and you suddenly feel like you've lived this precise moment of doom scrolling deep into the void of YouTube Reels, blame your brain's laggy Wi-Fi. Theory number 3, the dream crossover. This one's a bit out there, but hear me out. Some scientists think deja vu might be tied to dreams. You know how you dream about weird stuff like flying on a giant taco or arguing with a talking lamp? Or flying on a giant taco while arguing with a talking lamp while the lamp eats the giant taco that you're riding on? Well, your brain might take a random dream fragment and accidentally match it to a real-life moment. A 2020 paper in Neuroscience Letters suggests that during deja vu, your brain might be pulling from a dream memory that feels real but isn't. So when you're at the grocery store staring at a pile of avocados and you get that "I've been here before" feeling, it might be because you dreamed about avocados last week. But wait, there's more! Deja vu isn't just a random quirk. It's more common in certain situations. For example, it happens more when you're young, like in your teens or 20s, because your brain's still wiring itself like a hyperactive electrician. It's also more likely when you're tired, stressed, or, funnily enough, traveling. Ever been in a new city and feel like you've walked that exact street before? That's your brain trying to make sense of new stimuli by matching it to old patterns. Now let's talk about when deja vu gets weird. Some people get it a lot, like, am I stuck in a time loop levels of a lot? If that's you, don't panic. It doesn't mean you're Neo from The Matrix, but frequent deja vu can be linked to stuff like epilepsy or migraines, where the brain's electrical signals go haywire. A 2019 study in epilepsy and behavior found that people with temporal lobe epilepsy often get intense deja vu right before a seizure. In all seriousness, if you're getting deja vu multiple times a day and it's freaking you out, best to have a chat with a doctor. For most of us, though, it's just a harmless brain hiccup. So, how do you deal with deja vu? Honestly, there's no cure because it's not really a problem. It's just your brain being extra. But if it's making you feel like you're stuck in a sci-fi flick, here's a tip. Lean into it. Next time you get that "I've lived this before" feeling, take a second to notice the details. What's triggering it? Is it the smell of that succulent taco? The sound of someone's smooth baritone voice? Writing it down can help you spot patterns, like if it always happens when you're sleep deprived or arguing with your roommate about whose turn it is to do the dishes. Plus, it makes you feel like a detective, which is way cooler than feeling like a glitchy robot. Another pro tip, don't stress about it. Deja vu is like your brain's quirky way of saying, hey, I'm trying to make sense of the world, give me a break. Instead of freaking out, laugh it off and tell your friends, yo, I just had deja vu. Am I a time traveler or what? It's a great conversation starter, unless you're at a party and everyone's already weirded out by you hovering over the chip bowl by yourself in the corner, staring off into the middle distance. In that case, maybe work on your personal bubble first. So to wrap up, deja vu is your brain's attempt at being a fancy memory manager, but sometimes it fumbles the ball. Whether it's a memory misfire, a processing lag, or a dream sneaking into your grocery store run, it's just a sign your brain's doing its best to keep up with the chaos of life. Next time it happens, don't spiral into thinking you're in a simulation. Just enjoy the weirdness and move on. Oh, and if you've ever had deja vu about deja vu, like you're sure you've felt this deja vu before, congrats. You've unlocked the ultimate brain glitch achievement. Your brain's not perfect, but it's trying, and honestly, that's relatable. If you learned something new or just enjoyed my chaotic ramble, smash that subscribe button. It's like giving your brain a high five for surviving this video. And if you're feeling extra generous, leave a comment about your weirdest deja vu moment. If you've made it this far, congratulations. Here's a quote from Stephen Wright for your troubles. Right now, I'm having amnesia and deja vu at the same time. I think I've forgotten this before. And that's that.